Believe it or not, pitchers and catchers report in a little over a month, yet almost every big-name free agent has yet to sign, among those, of course, being DJ LeMahieu. Today, we received an update courtesy of Yahoo Sports on the DJ LeMahieu front, and if you're a Yankee fan who wants him back, you won't be happy to hear this. First things first, we now know a ballpark range of what the 32-year-old is seeking contract-wise. He's expecting more than the 4-year, $92 million deal the Twins gave Josh Donaldson last offseason. In fact, he has his eyes set closer to what JD Martinez received from the Red Sox prior to the 2018 season, which was 5 years, $110 million, or $22 million a year. That's quite a lot of money for a player who's turning 33 this upcoming season, and it doesn't seem the Yankees are willing to bite, at least not yet. The Yahoo Sports report, and here's where it gets real interesting, states that DJ has become dismayed by the Yankees' slow play tactics, and because of that, has asked his agent to re-engage with other teams. What teams, you might ask? I'll list them. The Dodgers, the Blue Jays, the Mets, the Braves, the Cardinals, and the Boston Red Sox. Now, let me start by saying that you got to take any story that comes out, unless reported by a Jeff Passan or a Ken Rosenthal, with a huge grain of salt. This is the kind of news websites and journalists know will get clicks, which is why you clicked on this video right now.
What?
What I mean is this very well could be Yahoo Sports making something out of nothing, so just keep that in mind. Now, with that said, let's say this is true. It's not the end of the world by any means, and for two reasons. Reason one being quite simple. If DJ really does want $110 million entering his age 33 season, all I gotta say is, the crowd of cringy Yankee fans that keep saying, give DJ a blank check, are a bunch of inbreds that have no understanding of business. Do not listen to them. I want DJ back, of course, but at the right price, and $22 million a season over 5 years is certainly not the right price. And reason two on why this isn't the end of the world, this absolutely could just be a part of standard negotiation process. And it wouldn't be the first time the Yankees have pissed off a player they desire to keep. Heck, even the captain himself, Derek Jeter, felt disrespected by this organization during his free agency. Little story time. In the fall of 2010, coming off a season filled with career lows, Jeter was seeking a 4-year deal worth over $90 million. Quite ridiculous for a 36-year-old shortstop who just posted a .710 OPS. And Brian Cashman thought the same, offering him what he thought was fair, a contract worth $51 million over 3 years. And here's where it gets kind of funny. Jeter was pissed at the offer and proceeded to ask Cashman, well, what other shortstop would you want playing here? And instead of playing it nice, Cashman did not hesitate, and he just started rolling off names. This obviously made Jeter and his agent even more angry, and the meeting would end in Cashman telling them to go elsewhere to find the money they were looking for. And guess what? They couldn't find it. A few days later, Jeter signed for the 3 years, $51 million. Point is, there's no reason the Yankees should bid against themselves for DJ LeMahieu. Why go ahead and give him $110 million when it's quite possible no other team is giving him that either? What the Yankees are doing is standard procedure. It doesn't mean they don't want DJ. They do. They just are not going to be fools with the negotiation process. Now, where that becomes a problem is when it drags out too long, which one could argue it already has. You don't want to play cat and mouse with DJ forever to the point where you miss out on other opportunities. The Yankees need to figure out their plan soon and act on it, and that starts with a decision on DJ.
Her body's gold like September. She burns through the night like an ember. And all those things we try forgetting, I remember.